Hi, how's it going? I know I've been real slack with these videos lately, and honestly, I am overdue a haircut. My eyebrows need doing as well. But yeah, how's it going, everyone? Update on me. Once again, everything's been quiet here as it was yesterday. Not too much to report. It's been quiet for the last week or so. So there's nothing really to report there, but at the same time, bigger things are happening. Everything that I was talking about with regards to Nils Meltzer and cyber torture, I shouldn't jump the gun, but it really feels like everything that I spoke about when I first landed here in Brighton is coming full circle. I feel like it's because of this effort to actually maintain peace globally. I feel like, bringing Nils Meltzer's lecture into the equation about cyber torture and how it's actually being used by the many countries that have purchased these weapons from leading arms dealers. I'm not just even that, hey, how's it going? And not even just them, but also by criminal networks too. So it's like so many people are military funded and involved in this shit. And with regards to, previous occasions when I was part of organizations, well, let's just say, you really start to see how far military money goes, and you really start to see how far criminal money goes as well. And their money is fucking long. That kind of explains why a lot of organizations that are supposed to be revolved around civil rights haven't been as effective as they should be. You think Nils Meltzer's controlled opposition. You don't believe anyone affiliated with the UN is actively trying to help targeted individuals. Profit and control, Tony. Profit and control. We really got to stop thinking about who we can trust and think about who we can utilize. If Nils Meltzer is out here talking about this, even if he is controlled opposition, then we need to talk about it too. It's as simple as that. If we're going to wait around to be able to trust other human beings with our shit, we're going to be waiting a long time. So for me, regardless of whether or not these people can be trusted, if they're talking about what I'm talking about, we're talking about the same thing, I'm going to put that out there. Because at the end of the day, if we utilize the information that we've been given about our situation correctly, there is nothing and no one we can't utilize to the benefit of all TIs. So yeah, doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter. The thing is, the powers that be can waste as much time as they want trying to throw spanners in the works. I know what I'm going to be doing. So that's it. Yeah. I know what I'm going to be doing. Yeah. On some real shit. I know what I'm going to be doing. So the thing is, the powers that be, the controllers, the handlers, the perps, they can waste as much time as they fucking want doing their shit. I know what I'm going to be doing. So it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And right now, with Nils Meltzer and with Nils Meltzer and that was me, by the way. I accidentally clicked on a button. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. But for me, everything that I've been speaking about with regards to Nils Meltzer, with directed energy weapons, with defense systems, doing really, really well off this Russia versus Ukraine war. Because it's not just thermobaric bombs that we've got to worry about. It's not even just nuclear bombs we've got to worry about. Remember, we've got directed energy weapons being used on personnel and technology at the same time. Human beings are being asked to rely on technology increasingly for their commerce. So there are a lot of things in the pipeline that we have to talk about with regards to how we're going to move everyone forward and how we're going to free everybody ultimately from this oppression. there's a lot that we have to talk about, and there's a lot that we have to consider. But as of right now, I feel like there's a situation in my life in particular which is coming full circle. And because of everything that's happened in the past 2 years leading up to now, and everything that is about to happen, I feel like I may have enough ammunition to actually be able to contribute in a significant way to an anti-war effort. Because what I know, it goes beyond the political aspects. It also goes into the actual defense weaponry itself. Because as we all know, there are multiple types of directed energy weaponry, thermobaric bombs, all that type of stuff being used by Lockheed, by BAE Systems, by DARPA. So Raytheon as well, we got to consider Raytheon. So there's all kinds of weapons being used, all kinds of weapons being bought and sold by multiple countries. Because again, it's about business, it's not about the law, it's not about justice, it's about profit. So that, actually getting to that part of the equation will be especially important for the anti-war effort. So right now, again, the perps, handlers, whoever is in charge of all this shit, they can waste as much time as they want. As much time as they want. And the advantages of being a TI is that when it comes to, when it comes to movements like Black Lives Matter, when it comes to pride, when it comes to anything to do with women's rights, the amount of gang stalkers that might show up at protests, might show up at rallies, that will tell you everything you need to know about how far that military money goes. And I said criminal networks, but truth be told, even criminal networks don't go that far. This is all military. This is all government. So it's going to be especially crucial. The behavioral control studies, everything that we've learned about how these weapons work, the invisible weapons satellite needed by satellites in order to work, all of this is going to become vital. And that time will come where the anti-war efforts and the electronic warfare stuff will align. So that's what I'm focused on right now. I'm not focused on, everybody's been quiet over here. And, I've been going out more and I've been focusing more on my stuff. I feel like the reason why things are quiet now is to see exactly the difference in how I function when everything's quiet in comparison to when everybody's talking shit. Now, it was at one point, I have to be honest with you guys. It wasn't entirely quiet over here. There was one time where, in order to try and get a rise out of me, somebody said upstairs, you can't use the N-word anymore or something like that. And I'm thinking, like, do you have nothing else to think about? The world is literally collapsing around your ears. You helped make it happen. But me being black is just as bad as you contributing to that. All right, cool. Keep your delusions over there. Like, the grown-ups are going to work on trying to fix the mess you helped create. So I'm thinking, is there nothing else that they've got? Do they have nothing else to do other than try to get a rise out of me? Because once again, I was right. And they can't handle that shit. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say nothing is going on. If it is, it's not even worth talking about. It's just the same old shit. Nothing new, nothing changed. No, Jasmine Masters. Nothing new, nothing changed, same old shit. It's just nothing different. It's just nothing different. Nothing contributing anything. It's just a whole bunch of noise and nothing more. Nothing more, bro. No bigger things to worry about. So, and the thing is, yesterday, going to that rally, it It just made me realize like how petty, you know, when you're in one space all the time, that one space becomes your whole world. You know, I feel like I've been holding on too close to control, because when you're a targeted individual, your stuff will be contaminated, things will be stolen from you, things will be hidden from you. And I feel like with me, I've kind of been in the position where I've tried to maintain control as much as possible, because TIs tend to do that. In a bid to feel safe and secure, we'll try to hold on to control in one particular area, and I feel like I've been doing that a little bit too much. I do need to go out more. I've said it before. I do need to take more risks, because the thing is, I never know when these weapons are going to descend on me and wreck my fucking body, or leave me unable to walk, or leave me unable to talk, or leave me screaming in pain for fucking hours on end. I never know when the weapons are going to do that. So whilst I'm well, or while the weather's nice, why not do something? Like, you know, why not do something? Why not make myself productive? Why not go out? Why not see different things? Truth be told, these weapons are going to be fired on me no matter what, and people are going to fuck with me no matter what. It's just that in some occasions are going to be worse than other occasions. So why not actually take the initiative to go out and do something with my life whilst I can do it? Because there are going to be plenty of occasions where I'm not going to be able to, because of how these weapons are fucking with me. It's fact. I mean, sure, I'm not going to put myself under unnecessary pressure, but yesterday really taught me you got to do something whilst you can. Whilst these people will allow you to, fucking do something. Do you know what I mean? So it's important to do something whilst you have the capability to do so, because that will stand you in good stead for when you might not be able to move anymore or do things in the same way anymore. You put something out there. I used to think it was pointless. I literally used to think shit like this was pointless. I used to think it was pointless going to protests. I used to think it was pointless trying to make a success of your life. I used to think it was pointless because I'm thinking, what's the point? I mean, you could be wealthy, you could be successful, you could even be happy, but you're going to get old and you're going to get sick and you're going to die. So what's the point? I used to have this really fatalistic attitude. When it came to improving who you are, we get hurt, we suffer, we die. And sometimes having the happier moments there can make the suffering moments all the worse. But now I understand, now I get it. When you are unable to move or unable to do something, when you put something in place, when you are able to do something, when you're incapacitated, what you've put in place will continue on after you. That's what it's about. It's not about you. It's not necessarily about you in your life. It's about what you're going to leave behind for other people. And if you're able to do something whilst you can do it, you're not just doing it for yourself, you're doing it for the people after you, who might be able to take something from that and utilize it to their advantage. I literally did not see a point in that though. I didn't see a point in it because I was thinking, what am I going to have? How am I going to... Who cares? That's for me to take care of. That's for me to think about. That's not for the rest of the world to think about. That's for me to think about. It's up to me to put that foundation in place where I am looked after. That's up to me. It's not up to anybody else to do that. And it's the same for everyone, but it's just when you're marginalized and when you're going through a lot, it becomes even more important, you know, to lay foundations for yourself. That becomes even more important. But yeah, this life is not just for one person alone. It never has been, never will be. And there are times where I will come on video and all I will talk about is my own pain, my own emotions, my own this, my own that. So please don't think that I'm just suddenly this enlightened person and everything is going to change overnight. I can be selfish. I can be self-absorbed. I can be self-interested. You all see that. But the realization that I'm coming to is that my life is not just about me. It has never been just about me. It has never been just about me and what's going on with me. It's about the world and it's about what I leave behind for other people. It is important to me to leave something significant behind. Not so that I can get the credit, not so that I can get the glory, but so that other people can live and they don't have to go through this. Let's see if I've got any more comments. That's just it's not even how I feel. That's just the reality of the situation. This world, if this world was built for only one person, there would be only one person in it. Simple. But yeah, I've got to go, my fellow TIs. My brain's really foggy. I think it's a combination of the technology and not getting proper sleep. But I'm a bit foggy. I'm drinking some lemon water right now. People don't understand. Lemon water does something to your head. It really clears your head. I don't know if it's breaking down the toxins in there, but lemon water does something for your brain, man. You drink that first thing when you get up. Your brain's clear as a bell. But anyway, I love you, my fellow TRs. I'm going to get back to getting on with the rest of my day. I'm going to relax, chill out. Been busy, so you guys take care of yourselves, my fellow TRs. I love you so much. And please understand that I mean that. I really, really do. Vagus nerve repair and stim. I've heard about that. I'm going to look into that as soon as I come off this live. But I've heard of that. Yes. Vagus nerve repair and stimulation. I'm going to look into that. All right. I love you guys very much. Peace and blessings, my fellow TIs. Shout out to Targeted Tony once again dropping in. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Bye-bye.